Work sucks. Hey everyone, I'm Heatfire. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about why having a job sucks. Let's get it. So, when I was 16 years old, I used to work in a guitar shop. And I would go to this guitar shop every week to play music. And I even got to learn the different managers that worked there. There's three of them. One was the owner, and the two were, like, I guess, co-owners. But they managed the place. And it taught me a lot about music. And I began to love it there so much. I was like, hey, you guys need help around the shop? And each of them would be like, nah, we're good. We don't need help. We take care of everything ourselves. All right, I heard them tell me they didn't need help, but I wasn't going to take that for an answer. So, me being me, every week I still go in and I still ask if they needed help. So one day, I got hired. Now, it wasn't a paycheck. It was paid under the table with cash. And I was happy to actually get some money in my hand. And I worked there maybe a month. And I remember going in one day and found my replacement. No warning. No, hey, next week is going to be your last week. None of that. I went there, showed up on time like I always did, saw my replacement, and I felt miserable. Felt like the rug was pulled up underneath me, Because here I am, 16 years old, begging for a job. And yeah, reluctantly, I was given one. But there's no telling what this other guy did. I hardly doubt he begged the way I begged. And, hindsight is 2020. Maybe there was something I was doing in that shop that they didn't see before. Maybe I did something that was valuable for them. Valuable enough to get rid of me and hire someone who was of legal age to work. I'm not saying that 16-year-olds can't work, I just didn't have a permit to work. But damn, to be replaced like that. I've had a lot of jobs in my life. I've did cleanup for construction. I've worked in a grocery store. Worked in another grocery store. I've done fast food before. And eventually found myself in the warehousing. And I've been doing warehousing now for 7 years. And damn, warehousing sucks. But I wanted to make the best of it. I wanted to excel at anything I did. So, I would talk to the managers. I would learn what they would do. And I would be their backup. I would actually do their jobs for them. And I'd ask them, like, hey, when is a position opening up for your job? Not that I want to take your job. I just want to know, when is a position opening up so that I can excel in this company? Because I know what you know. I do your job for you. And, they give me heads up, like, hey, yeah, put in a resume. In a week, they're hiring. They're looking for a manager's position to be filled. And I'm enthused because I know how to do the job. I'm showing up early. working hard, leaving late, going to work on my days off. Not because I wanted to, just because I thought that there was something in it for me. And, the managers would help me out on my resume and never get that position that I desperately wanted. I thought that having a different position other than the ground level would bring me happiness. But people that didn't even know the skill sets that I knew, they would surpass me for some odd reason. I still don't understand it till this day. So, not only would these people get the position that I wanted, but they were lazy at it. They lie on their resume, get hired, wouldn't know shit about how to perform their operation. But I knew how to perform their operation. Oh, and guess who was the one showing them how to do their operation? Yep, it was me. And that burned me up so bad. I started to feel resentment all over again. Like, man, is there something I'm doing wrong in my life by going the extra mile, putting myself out there, having everybody know who I am and what I'm about, just so that someone who hasn't been putting in the work can replace me? Yeah, that's exactly how it is. We spend a lot of our time seeking validation, especially within companies. We spend a lot of time thinking about our job when we're not at the job. We'll be at home learning on how to do our job better than anyone else. But there's always someone there willing to take your spot. It's kind of like being in traffic, Let's say you're in traffic and some idiot swerves in front of you. And now you got to slow down. You almost rear-ended them. And you're like, oh, this idiot. What the hell? So then you want to merge lanes, right? But you have to be careful merging lanes. You still got to look over your shoulder to see who's there. Because someone might have the same idea that you have. They're stuck at where they're at. And they want to get out of it. So, you go to merge. And what do you know? Someone else is already there. What am I trying to get at? There is no guarantee that the lane that you're in is going to get you where you want to go faster. The jobs that we have, the time that we spend, the things that we learn, those are not guarantees that we're going to get to where we want to go any faster. Hell, you can even commute to work. It takes you an hour to commute to work. You're waiting in traffic and you're like, I've been working this job for 12 years, hitting the same traffic for 12 years, eating the same damn lunch for 12 years, leaving just to go home, shower, eat, go to sleep, and right back at it all over again. We can be replaced without warning. There is no guarantee for anything. The only guarantee that we can get, really, is a paycheck. That's about it. There is always someone better or not. You could be better than other people. that don't mean anything. And what I've discovered is, with all the hard work that I've done, it got me nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. I could have used that time trying to impress myself instead of impressing others, seeking validation, to be part of the cool kids club, for lack of a better word, to fit in. You know, I was already there. I already fit in. I just wanted more. But I can't excel myself. It takes someone who's giving me a paycheck, the decisions of other people, to excel me. All that hard work don't mean nothing. So my message for everyone who's watching this video is, work sucks. The only thing we're guaranteed is a paycheck. With all your hard work, the only thing you're gonna do is maybe get a round of applause. Maybe you'll get a thank you. And okay, right back to work. Same as usual business. It's very short-lived. You can be working your job 20 years, faithfully, and you have a clean record when it comes to your job. I mean, a clean record. You always show up early, and you always stay late to help out. And you can be replaced. It's not guaranteed. And that's why having a job fucking sucks. So that's why I'm shooting this video, you know. I don't want to fit in anymore. I'm at that point in my life where I'm treating a job now just as a job. It doesn't mean anything to me. I don't put 110% in it anymore. I go, I do my job, I clock out. I don't try to go above and beyond. I don't show up early. And I definitely don't go home late. When my time is done, I'm at that time clock maybe 5 minutes before it's time for me to leave anyway. We owe it to ourselves to be better for ourselves, not for other people. How can they look at us like we're anything more when we're just a number, a revolving door, in and out, in and out? So, be better for yourself, because only you can decide when it's time to, when it's time to leave and get another job, because we can replace jobs just like jobs can replace us. It may pay more, it may pay less. You may find yourself in a worse situation than you were already in, or you might find yourself in a better situation than you're already in. But the point is, we have ourselves. Work to be your own boss. I'm not saying everyone's going to. Some people feel stuck at what they're doing. That's the only thing they can do because that's all they know. They're afraid to switch lanes because somebody else might have that same idea that they have. Or somebody might take their idea. You know? See what's going on in front of them and moving over. Don't be afraid to give yourself a chance. You never know. You never know who you might be talking to. So just work for now. Get your paycheck. Invest in yourself. Many corporations won't. They won't do it for you. You're a number. And you can be replaced. Just like that. Alright? So, I'll end it there. You guys like this? Comment, share, subscribe, thumbs up on the video, and catch you guys later. Late.